Hello guys, it's nearly, what is the time? It's about 7 a.m.
Speech on.
What the heck?
Notes. Message. Clock. 7:01 a.m.
Yeah, so it's 7 o'clock in the morning.
Apps with record. Note. Recorder HQ. Recorder H. Pause. Stop. Pause. Button.
I'm just making sure I'm still recording. 7 o'clock in the morning, and I did a bit of a house cleanup and took some stuff off the dining table that I didn't want there, and I rearranged my dining table a bit more. So now I've just got my lunchbox because I'm going to make some lunch today. And I cleaned out my wardrobe a little bit. So I'm happy about that. What else did I do? I'm going to cook breakfast, and I'm going to make, I don't know. I can't decide if it's safe to eat those other 3 crepes that I've got in the fridge. There's 3 crepes left, if I should eat those today or if I should chuck those crepes in the rubbish bin. But I've got a bit of bacon to cook, and I'm going to poach some eggs. Because would you have it, I don't need to buy eggs on toast anymore. I can bloody make it myself. Yeah, I'm really happy about that. Very happy. So, oh God. What else? I'll do my eggs on toast, and then or eggs on crepes or whatever I do. I like the Canadian breakfast, it's yum. And then I will set up my lunch, and then I don't have to even buy lunch. I can just buy a cup of coffee, because I'm very sick of spending $30 on lunch when I can just spend $5 or $6 on a cup of coffee. And I also think, like, what's the point? I mean, it's okay to take a gas stove to a park and cook, but I can just cook everything at home and set it up in the box for later to eat. I mean, it's one thing to want a really hot lunch to make it fresh and hot, that's good, but sometimes just cooking it up and setting it up to eat within the next couple of hours is still good. Sometimes I would have to put the box in the fridge to keep it cold, but other times it's just a matter of take it with me and eat what I've got, and just put an ice block on the box, in the box. So put the ice block in the box, so that way all the food stays cold. And I guess if I'm going to eat lunch in the next couple of hours, I could always cook it and set it in a container and make sure it goes cool before I put an ice block in the box and just eat it within a couple of hours. I could do that. Otherwise, it's just a matter of take some yogurt and a sandwich and something with me. That would work. Other than that, I've just been up, having a shower, rearranged my home, threw some stuff out in the garbage bin that had to be chucked away because I'm sick of keeping stuff that I don't even need. I almost never go out, so I've decided to keep my little backpack that I bought from Aldi and keep the other large backpack. I now get rid of anything else that I don't need because it's just stupid. I eventually need to get a new backpack, which will happen eventually. I'll get one. I'll get the new mobile phone first, and then I'll get a new backpack, and after that, God only knows, I'll get the new Braille display, because I have to wait for the NDIS to approve the Braille display, because it doesn't do reimbursements of over, I think it's more than $1,000, I think. If you pay for adaptive technology, the NDIS won't approve the purchase because it has to approve a certain amount of funding, and then you've got to spend that money on the purchase of your equipment so that the NDIA knows you're buying that equipment. But if you buy it and send the invoice and the receipt to the NDIA, it can just, the NDIA can just say, nah, you've already bought the equipment and the price is too expensive, and, it's just not going to happen. The NDIS has to approve the funding and then send the funding to the nominated bank account for the occupational therapist, and then they have to organise purchasing the Braille display and having it sent to my home address. And then they have to offer any training that I need, and I'll just say, no, I'm fine, thanks. So, yeah. An assessment is likely to happen just to make sure I'm using my Braille display properly, but, oh well, whatever. Who cares, really? Who cares? I guess the important thing is I'm getting a Braille display eventually, and I'm just cleaning out my home a little bit so that way I don't have to worry about my unit too much, and I've got to send some books back eventually. I won't be getting any more physical Braille books because they're just too hard. I guess now I'm just sitting on my ass, just doing nothing, because I don't like going out all the time because it's exhausting, and it's a hit and miss. I might get a really good support worker and keep them, and then they'll move on to a different job or find other clients and then ditch me. But if they're really good, I'm like, oh, why are you ditching me for? But if they're terrible support workers, I'm like, oh, why would I want to keep them for? So I try and keep the really good support workers, and I've had to fix up my support plan on Higher Up because people have started taking advantage of various things that, they see something, oh, I have to help you, and it's just like, hang on, I didn't write down how I want assistance, so people just assume how they want to help me, which I'm like, oh, what if I don't like that? What if I'm not comfortable with that? So now I've had to write some extra things down thinking, yeah, I write heaps of stuff down, and I might have to write a bit more in my support plan. I just want to get that balance of people need to read stuff about me, but not have too much stuff that they don't read at all either. And yesterday I sent a document from my GP to an occupational therapist so that she's got my medical clinic details, which is good. And she can also read the letter and see some photos. So she can write up her report a bit better. But she won't know the questions to ask until she does the report. And I said, well, she might want to ask as many questions as she can because I have a lot of information to give and I might give out too much information for the report too. So she will just wait until she starts the report for me and then ask heaps of questions then. So I am really pissed off because now she has to set it up for the NDIS because of how stupid people are. So they can go, oh, okay, that's why you actually need it. This braille display, oh, God. So, yeah, with that, there's not much else to do with my current living situation at the moment. Just keep rearranging my home and chucking stuff out if I find that I don't need to keep various things of interest. And yeah, just go from there and see how I go. When I get this new braille display, I'll be bloody happy. Oh, it's nice and peaceful and quiet. And yeah, I guess I've got everything arranged really good now, so I don't have to worry about anything really. I just have to keep rearranging my little coin purse so I know what I've got in there. Otherwise, it's fine. Yeah. Nice, decent, actual metal tumbler cup of water. Very, very decent after cleaning that jug out. It's actually decent drinking water. Yee. Well, I'm going to do some cooking. I think it's high time I did that right now. Because I need to. yeah, I kind of need to cook. Let me get some water ready. Sort of don't need that much water, really. Don't need that much water at all. Set it up there. Clean up over here because it's a bit bloody scungy. There we go, cleaned all that. A little bit scungy there. Yuck. Little bit scungy there. Cook some bacon. Cook some bacon. And yeah, set up the saucepan. Set the saucepan up. I'm going to set it up so that way it's cooks. Well, it won't cook, it'll boil water, is what it will do. Okay, that's hot. Yep. Definitely hot. Okay. Alright. Got that going. It's on the high setting for now, so I'm going to turn it down to the low setting because that'll give me a lot of time to cook my bacon without wrecking the fucking the water temperature, without wrecking it, basically. Okay, so now I'm just going to get bacon ready. A little bit of oil. Now I've got to put some oil into the egg poaching thing, otherwise I won't remember to do that, and I don't want the eggs sticking in this. I don't. Because otherwise pieces of egg comes out and the whole poached egg actually breaks. Fully breaks up into little pieces instead of remaining as a poached egg. Which is really stupid. It is really dumb. So get this little chopping board ready for the eggs to go. Alright, now the stove is heating up, which is good news. Good, very good news. Oh, where did I drop the oil? Or rather not drop the oil, but you know. Okay, I'm going to put a tiny bit of oil, so it's like the smallest amount. Little tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. And you're going to move that around in the egg cup and let it go evenly all through around the silicone thing, so that way the egg won't stick to it. The egg is not going to stick to it then, and yeah, you have to be careful with that, so that way the egg doesn't stick to it. Okay, that's that one done. Now the other one needs a tiny little spritz of oil, just little spritz, little fine little bit of oil. because you don't want to do too much. Let it all run down to the, yep. You don't want to flip it too far because then the oil comes out off the thing and yuck goes everywhere. That is the fry pan heating up, which is actually good because I'm about to put the bacon into the friggin' fry pan. So I'll do that now. Just gotta wash my hands. Put the bacon right there. I really like bacon. This thing is taking forever to get hot. Well, I guess I'm just going to turn it up high then. Same with this stupid fucking bloody thing. I'm going to turn that up high. Because it's taking too long to fucking boil. That's better. Now I can turn that down. I'll put these tongs away. Unless I use those like an extended hand, I could use a fork too. Mind you, I think I'm better off keeping those tongs out because I can use them as an extended bloody hand without having to freak out over touching stuff. Yes, that will work. It's a pain in the ass, but it's much better than not doing anything. So yeah. Oh, that is much better. That's much better. Use a pair of tongs to feel where everything is, and then I can feel with the tongs the texture's not cooked enough. Well, of course it's not cooked enough because it's not cooked yet. Ooh, dickheads. Okay. Turn that down. Okay, now I'm going to put some eggs into my poach cups. Oh, here we go. Oh, there's rotten egg. Oh, yeah. Okay, that is really disgusting. I love these tiny little cutting boards. They are good. They are really good. Now, do we have any more actual decent eggs or not? Have a look. Yes, they're decent. Right. I'm going to throw the other 2 eggs are going into the bin. I don't trust them. I don't care if they're really coming out. I'm going to put it in. I don't give a shit about the eggs or not. Here goes. Now, turn this bacon over. Oh, I like my new style of cooking. I love it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Okay. Now, that's going there. Move that over. Okay. That. Wash the fucking chopping board because you get the egg off and you then put the hot coating cup on the fucking board and it protects the bench. Okay. Oh, there's egg all over the thing. Hang on. I don't like egg everywhere. Yes, the chopping board is not the chopping board, the saucepan is boiling. So now we're going to take the lid, turn that down to simmer, and then carefully put these into the saucepan, like this. Oh, hang on, put that in, and put that in. Get in there properly. Okay, now, I'm setting the timer.
Timer only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's start.
5 minutes.
Timer only. 5 minutes.
Right, turn that down to simmer. Right, and then just leave that for 5 minutes as I finish cooking my bacon. Then I have something to do with the crepes there. I have a very decent way of handling heated crepes. You put bacon and eggs on the plate. You put crepes. You put crepes on another plate and you heat them up. You then serve those crepes. You then serve the bloody crepes onto a different plate. So you put the crepes. You put the crepes onto a plate, which you then heat up, and you tip the hot crepes onto your bacon and eggs. The other way you do it is you put your hot bacon that's on your plate, you put the hot bacon on the plate, you put the eggs onto the plate and then you then tip those onto your crepes. It's totally up to you how you do it. It's totally up to you how you go about doing that. Obviously, if you're making hot bacon and eggs, you want everything to be hot at the same time, so it's kind of a choice, I don't know if I want the crepes or if I need to throw the crepes in the bin. They've been in the fridge for 2 days and I took them out of the freezer 2 days ago. I don't know. I think I might get rid of them just to feel safer. Yeah, I think I might just get rid of them. Yay, I've got my old cooking routine back. My problem with cooking bacon on the high setting is it cooks faster, but it crackles too much and oil goes everywhere. So my opinion is if you cook bacon on a lower heat, it'll just take longer to cook, but it won't crackle everywhere and the fat won't explode. Won't make popping and exploding noises, which I think is a really bad style of cooking. Like, if you've got to cook so that stuff is exploding in the fry pan, that's too much temperature. You want it to have enough temperature that you can hear that sizzling noise, so it's cooking, but it doesn't need to cook in 2 minutes when you can cook something in 7 or 8 minutes and not have any oil exploding everywhere. It really doesn't need to be all as hot as you imagine it to need to be. It just needs to cook. It just needs to cook for a while, get nice and hot. Boiling point is 100 degrees Celsius. That's all it needs to be at, really. It does not need a lot more cooking temperature. It needs to be over 80 degrees Celsius to even start cooking. It needs to be at 100 degrees C to actually cook consistently, without being undercooked. So cooking temperature sits between 100 and 120 degrees Celsius. So you really don't need to get it much higher than 120 degrees. Otherwise, you're just overusing temperature and wasting electricity, and it's not necessary. It really is not that necessary. It's just waste of time. Oh, let me turn that off properly. There we go. I'm going to let the heat come out of the saucepan a little bit before I take the eggs out, although I don't want them to poach too much because otherwise they get too rubbery, which is not what I'm wanting in a poached egg. Right, the bacon is now crisping up. That's the good news. That is the good part. So I'm now going to take the lid and put it in the sink, and I'm now going to take the poaching things. Can I get them? Crap, without burning myself. Ouch. Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh, the egg came out. Oh. The egg came out of the thing. Jesus. The egg fell out, I believe. The egg definitely fell out. The The egg fell out. Where is the other thing? Oh, where is it? The egg actually fully fell out of the fucking thing into the water. Oh, God. I need to wash this slobbered spoon and I need to fucking figure out where that egg is. What is the thing? Oh God, the egg went into the fucking water somewhere. Where is it? Or is it in the actual... Oh God. I've only got one poached egg now, I guess. I found it. It's there and I can't get to it. Oh shit. Where is it? I found it in there, I just have to fish it out. I have to fish it out. Where is the fucking thing? I think I've tipped too much water into the stupid fucking water, into the stupid, where's the poached egg? Where is it? I put too much water in the saucepan and of course now I can't get my poached egg out of it. Oh, it's right there too. Where the fuck is it? Who is it? Come here. Come here. Oh, the fucking egg keeps disappearing. Come. Come here. The egg's disappearing and I can't get to it. Oh, fucking poached egg is in there. I put too much water in the saucepan. Oh, come here. Come here. Come here, fish out. Where the fuck is it? I can't get on there. Can't get it onto my spoon. Oh, I can't get the fucking egg on there. Come here, get on there. It's poached, it's yummy, but I didn't want... Oh, where the hell is it? I got it into the water, but not into the cup. These silicone cups are shit. Oh. I hate these fucking things. Got my poached egg. Finally got it onto the thing. I'm going to put that into the actual cup because I want it in there, not just... Oh, Jesus. Fucking thing. They are really nice poached eggs, but yeah. Don't get me wrong, poached eggs are very nice, but I put way too much water in the fucking thing and I made some yummy poached egg. They are nice. I'm just going to flip the bacon over now because I've cooked it enough. Oh, Jesus. Just have to flip over my bacon. Flip it over and it will be cooked plenty. There we go. There we go. Now, put that down. Oh, God. Okay. The egg's poached perfectly. Nothing wrong with a poached egg. But, you know, literally nothing wrong with how I poached my egg. They just didn't stay in the cup because there's too much fucking water in the saucepan. Alright, I'm going to clean up here. Too much plates. And I have to buy new eggs today. Of course I have to buy new eggs. Jesus. Oh God, I've got to put this stuff away. I could just have bacon and eggs on a plate without a toast. I could just do that. And the good news is I don't need the little egg poaching thing today because I don't need it. So I'm going to put it in my Ziploc bag with my other stuff. So I don't lose it. Those eggs poach way better than in the bloody microwave. Way better. The only problem is too much water and the egg fell out of the silicone cup. Damn it, just fully fell out. So I got some yummy poached eggs, but just not in the way I want. They're still poached. Really good. Really good poached egg. But yeah, I'll now have to get a plate out of the cupboard. Oh, Jesus. Okay, get the poached egg onto my plate. Onto my plate. Yum, I love my poached eggs. Yummy. Came out in pieces, but that's still poached egg and I don't care. I don't really care. The other egg poached, well, pretty good, but yeah, I sort of wanted a better job done, but no worries, it's still poached. Hey, poached egg doesn't have to be an exact science, it's just poached egg. I'll fix up that sauce in a minute. So if you tip them upside down, they just float back onto their backs. Oh, that's funny. It's funny. Soak that. Right, and just have bacon and eggs on a plate. Oh, what the hell? Fuck. Something's wrong with these tongs. Oh no, that's okay. I'm not going to worry about that at the moment. Get my bacon onto the plate. Oh no, this. Hang on. I need to make sure all the bacon is over here. Get it all up onto the actual tongs. There we go. Now, this bacon, it's not as burnt as yesterday. I don't like burnt bacon. I don't mind it a little bit crispy, but I don't like it when it's burnt. I think it's quite disgusting when bacon is fully burnt. I have no problem with cooking bacon properly. Don't have an issue with making sure it is really definitely cooked. But please don't make it, do not have it burnt. I do not like burnt bacon. And I love this mini chopping board because all you do is just put it in the sink and that's the end. It doesn't fill up the entire sink. And yeah, I'm happy with my cooking. I'm not that hungry this morning, so I'm just having a little bit of bacon and eggs on a plate. Not that hungry. I'm just going to quickly clean up my kitchen bench where my stuff is, where it goes messy, because I don't like having a messy fucking kitchen to deal with. A messy freaking kitchen. I'm glad I'm getting rid of those eggs because some of them are definitely disgusting. So I got rid of them and I will now use some fresh eggs today. I have found out the hard way how to poach an egg in water, just using water. I did find out the hard way, where the egg falls out of the silicon cup and just poaches in the water. And I'm like, oh God. I did have too much water in the saucepan and it kept boiling up. So yeah, of course, if it's boiling, it's going to tip the eggs out. God. A little bit of salt. A little bit of salt. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. A little bit of pepper. There we go. Put that up there next to the couch. Right. Yummy bacon that is crispy but not burnt. Let's taste this egg. It is hard poached, but I left it in the water too long. Oops. It's still yum. It's a little bit rubbery, but it's not, fully, okay, I can't eat it. It's actually pretty good. It's just harder poached rather than runny poached. The other egg is more runny poached. It's more runny poached, which I like. The more runny poached egg sat in the silicon cup. The hard poached egg was in the water for too long and fell out of the cup. Oh well. Oh well. I like my crispy bacon, but yesterday's bacon tasted like charcoal. Today's bacon doesn't. Today's crispy bacon was not charcoal. And because I'm not that hungry, a little bit of bacon and eggs on the plate sufficed. I didn't really want toast, I didn't want tomatoes, I didn't want all this other stupid shit. Well, that was a half decent breakfast and that's good enough. I must say, comparing today's bacon from yesterday's bacon, it was way too burnt and I didn't like it. Today's bacon was... It could have been a bit more crispier, but I don't like it fully burnt. I think burnt bacon's genuinely disgusting, but anyway, you do you. Today's bacon I found a lot better. I would be happy to make it a bit more crispy. I'm just really picky about how I eat bacon because I don't want it burnt. And when I go to one of my favourite bakeries, they make their bacon really crispy without fully burning it. So there's a slightly burnt... When I'm eating it, some of the bacon has some almost burnt pieces, but it's just really crispy and it's not fully burnt. It's just going burnt, but not quite there yet. And it is crunchy and crispy and really nice. So if you have a hard time believing what that's like, you should probably try it before judging, because God, it's yum. Tomorrow I'm going to have a break from cooking by having breakfast cereal. I'm personally sick of cooking. I'm just sick of cooking food. I sometimes just want to bloody eat already prepared food without cooking it. So, yeah, besides my poached eggs coming out really decently, they were just cooked a bit longer than I wanted them cooked for. But yeah, they come out good. I did accidentally figure out how to poach eggs in water though. I did accidentally figure it out without sort of meaning to. When one of them fell out of the silicon cup and I had to bloody fish it out of the water, and I'm like, oh, that's how you poach an egg. Well, I didn't really want poached egg in the water. I wanted the egg to stay in the cup. But in any case, I guess that's what happened. So, yeah. I have the choice of just poaching eggs in water or not. Anyway, I do think they work better in the silicone cups because they steam and stay runny in the middle, which I like. I like runny eggs. I like runny eggs. Well, yeah, what can I do now that I've mostly cooked a good breakfast? I can't believe the egg actually fell out of the silicone cup while cooking. And then I realised, oops, too much water in the saucepan. Too much. It's so easy to put too much liquid into whatever recipe you're doing. Way too much liquid. But I love the stovetop. It boils really good. And yeah, it's excellent. hopefully my current arrangement will stay as it is constantly for the whole day. And then this afternoon I'll fix up my home arrangement again at later this afternoon. So yeah, I was going to do a Dungeons recording, but if I'm too exhausted, I will probably go to bed as soon as I get home. Well, there's not a whole lot of noise going on outside, which I'm happy about. Some noise is okay, but a lot of noise, I'm just like, ugh. I nearly forgot I have to ring up this psychology clinic today. God, I have to ring them up and do all this shit before 10 o'clock in the morning. God. Oh, God. Oh, dear. I'm hoping to get a telehealth appointment for next week because I don't do going out. I do not go out very much. Well, I don't know what else I'm supposed to say, so I'll be making my lunch soon and and getting ready to go out. And yeah, I'll be getting a cleaner on Monday, which is good. Um, some nice little birds out there. It's freezing cold. I don't know how they can survive in that cold weather. 11 degrees. It's freezing bloody cold. Freezing. Freezing cold. Just going outside to get rid of rubbish was freezing. So straight back into my unit it is. Yeah, so the rest of this week, Thursday, Friday are just sit around doing nothing days. I do have to take heaps and heaps of books back to the post office, but I'll have to figure that one out because there's way too many there to take back. Too many, too much. And, well, that nice bacon smell is hanging around. I love that smell of bacon. I guess I'll have to chuck out those crepes then because I haven't eaten them. Damn it. At least I've eaten most of my stuff, which is good news. Most of my stuff is eaten. Which, yeah, I have to get a few things today, but not a lot. I... Oh crap, I need to fill out that guide dog's paperwork too. I'll check the mailbox on Friday. I could check it tomorrow too, but I forget. I think the mail gets delivered every, Thursday or something? But then it's freezing when I'm walking outside. It's bloody freezing cold. It's freezing. Absolutely freezing. So I hardly ever walk outside. I guess with all that said, I'm going to get going.
Speech off. Stop button. Pause. Stop button.
I don't know when I'll do another recording. I don't know. But I will do one. And I guess I hope everybody has a good one until I come back soon. Bye for now.